Bitter cold and wind chills prompt many school closings and late starts across the Panhandle today. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, two of the largest school districts in the Panhandle were closed today, thanks in part to the freezing temperatures and brutal wind chills. Gering and Scottsbluff schools announced late yesterday afternoon that they would be closed for today, saying the expected timing of the coldest temperatures and wind chills on Thursday morning prompted the decision. Now, as you can see, most of the region was in a wind chills warning for a good portion of the day, with a -7 temperature reading, feeling like -20 with the winds here in the Twin Cities, a -16 reading down in Kimball, and in Sydney, that 10-mile-an-hour wind gust made it feel like 30 below this morning. Day weather meteorologist Don Day says that temperatures will warm up for the KNEB Farm and Ranch Expo this Friday and Saturday, but then dip back down.
30s to even near 40 degrees coming for Friday and Saturday, although those again may be tempered by the snow cover a little bit. But on Sunday, we're going to be colder. There's a quick moving front that's going to come in Saturday night and Sunday morning. Could even bring a few snow showers, but it's going to drop our temperatures Sunday back to the 20s for highs. On the heels of that system's another one. That's going to come in, and that's going to bring in some colder temperatures for late Monday and the Tuesday. So while there may be a couple of days where we may warm up, the warm-ups just aren't going to last.
Bill Boyer will have more on the weather in just a little bit. Well, a 54-year-old Colorado man has been charged with a Class 1C felony of possession of 24 to 140 grams of methamphetamine after Scottsbluff police pulled him over for a traffic violation. Robert Broderick of Broomfield was caught speeding near Bearcat Stadium midday Tuesday, and when he was patted down, the officer found a pipe with white residue. A subsequent search of the vehicle led to the discovery of 3 baggies and a plastic container with a total of 124 grams of methamphetamine, plus a digital scale. Bond has been set at $150,000 at 10%, and he'll be back in court on Monday for his preliminary hearing. Well, straight ahead, another day of Arctic-like weather. Bill's got your comprehensive weather forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
One of the biggest events of the year. It's the 34th annual KNEB Farm and Ranch Expo, February 8th and 9th at the Scottsbluff County Fairgrounds in Mitchell. Show hours are 8 to 6 on Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. Free admission and free parking, and it all starts with a free breakfast on Friday morning from 8 till 10. For more information, including a complete list of vendors, log on to kneb.com. The 34th annual KNEB Farm and Ranch Expo in Mitchell, with your trusted voice in agriculture, KNEB.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
Have you heard the exciting news? Western Nebraska Regional Airport will be offering flights with United Airlines operated by SkyWest beginning January 30th, 2018. What's even better? You'll get to earn and use your United points. Reservations with United are now available, plus all United miles can be earned and redeemed with all flights. While you're at Western Nebraska Regional Airport, grab a bite to eat at the Flight Deck restaurant, plus Hearst Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. So make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Arby's 2 for $5 mix and match is here for a limited time. How limited? If I tell you, will you still come right now versus putting it off until oops, the deal is over?
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, let's get right to our weather headlines tonight. We're going to see another cold night out there. Wind chills 10 to 20 degrees below zero, but we do look like we're going to be a bit milder, relatively speaking. Still colder than normal, though. through the weekend, and temps are going to stay that way. 1 degree below zero yesterday morning. We fell even further than that this morning. A high of 20. That was early yesterday morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning. 0.18 of an inch of moisture from that snow that fell. We're above normal now for the month and just a couple of hundredths shy of normal for the year. Want to give you an early heads up. All this area painted in blue. We could be dealing with much below normal temperatures again for next week. So most of next week could be dealing with colder temperatures. I think it's going to stay pretty active here across our region. Speaking of cold temps, right now we're in the single digits and low teens. That's better than we were yesterday at this time. If you remember, we were near to below zero at most everywhere yesterday at this time. 3 in Valentine, 8 in Mullen, 3 in Gordon. It's 15 in Kimball, Wheatland, 7 up in Lusk. Winds still at a pretty good clip out of the northwest, so making it feel even colder than those single digits. We're below zero with wind chills for most of the northern Panhandle and into northeastern Nebraska. 17 up in Valentine below, 9 at below in Mullen, Gordon at 13 below. It's 10 below in Lusk, right at zero right now in Torrington. Let's put wind chills in motion as we go through the evening. Here's 6 o'clock now, and we'll fast forward these for a few hours as we get into the 9 o'clock time frame. See these wind chills in the 10 to 20 below range. We're going to continue through midnight, get everybody below zero, I think, with wind chills, holding in that 10 to 20 degree below zero range. Then by sunrise tomorrow, we're going to warm up rather quickly, and wind chills by 10 o'clock should be above zero for everybody, and not too bad, hopefully, in the southern Panhandle. Tomorrow does look to be warmer than what it was today, which isn't really saying a lot because we got down to really, really bone-chilling cold temps. Wind chills 10 to 20 below tonight, will be about 2 below, 37 under partly cloudy skies when you get off the bus. And these are not wind chill warnings now, at least. They're wind chill advisories for pretty much all the area except Laramie and Platte County. Everybody else under a wind chill advisory till 11 o'clock tomorrow Mountain Time across the area. Looks like we'll have clear skies this evening. No concerns out there other than the cold temps. Winds will die off. That'll help keep wind chills in check some, but we're still going to be chilly out there. Lows heading back down below zero or near zero at most across the area. 4 below in Lusk, 10 below tonight in Gordon. So hopefully not quite as cold as we were yet this morning as we start tomorrow off. And we're going to be sunny. Temps will warm pretty quickly with winds coming out of the south and southeast. They may be a little strong, so may not make it feel quite as warm, but it's going to push some much warmer air in here, certainly from where we were today, as high temperatures. Starting to see some green back here on the map as they go near 40 degrees, and temperatures still in the upper 20s around Valentine. Let's put our forecast together then. Tonight, clear skies, wind chills 10 to 20 below, 4 below for the actual temperature. Then for tomorrow, it looks like we're going to be cloudy, sunny, partly cloudy at times. Winds out of the southeast. That's going to help push temps up to near 40 degrees. And let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. We'll be near 40 again on Saturday for the second day of the K&EB Farm and Ranch Expo. Then down into the 20s on Sunday. Some late day snow showers possible Saturday. And then again on Valentine's Day, we could see some late day snow showers next week. Temps only in the 30s for most of the next 7 days.
Arby's 2 for $5 mix and match is here for a limited time. How limited? If I tell you, will you still come right now versus putting it off until oops, the deal is over?
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes high-performance lubricants and fuel improvers. We've been helping customers improve their operations for over 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and cut out the middleman and offer excellent service and value. Our products last longer and work better so that you spend less time maintaining equipment and more time making money. Whether you're in a factory, farm, fleet, or food processing facility, Hydrotex can help you. Visit hydrotexoil.com or call 308-635-8162.
With Viero's entertainment trifecta package, never miss the big play. Work on becoming the new and improved you, or invite friends to compete in the game. Get the power of free. Get 2 new lines of HD Plus and internet service, and we will give you Sling TV, an Air TV player, and a big screen TV, all for free. Get the entertainment trifecta package today. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected to the content you love.
Welcome back. Another devastating economic loss for the City of Alliance, as its Shopko Homestown store is on the expanded list of company stores slated to close later this spring. In late December, it was announced that Alliance would also be losing its Kmart store, currently set for closure in late March. Shopko recently filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and the Kimball store is set to close in about 1 month from now. Fortunately, the Torrington Shopko will remain open, but the pharmacy in the Torrington Shopko will be closing. Prior to the restructuring, the company operated more than 360 stores in 26 states. Well, Gering Senator Tom Brewer's bill to help Nebraska policymakers identify the number of missing person cases involving Native American women has won first-round approval in the Nebraska legislature. The measure would require the Nebraska State Patrol to conduct a study on missing Native American women cases and identify what can be done to address the problem. The patrol would also work with tribal and local law enforcement, Native American tribes, and American Indian organizations, as well as the U.S. Department of Justice. The bill is intended to help officials identify the scope of the problem and any barriers to fixing it. The patrol would submit a report to lawmakers by June of 2020 with data on the number of missing Native American women. And the Wyoming Area Office of the Bureau of Reclamation has prepared the February snow melt runoff forecasts and operating plans for the North Platte River Basin. The February forecasts indicate that the spring snowmelt runoff will be above average. Runoff in the North Platte River Basin above Glendo Dam is expected to be 108% of the 30-year average. The combined storage content in the North Platte reservoirs is at 111% of the 30-year average as well. The Bureau of Reclamation will update the inflow forecast again in March, April, and May. Well, straight ahead, a couple of Bearcat football captains will be continuing their playing career at the collegiate level. Chris Cottrell has that story in sports right after this.
We've been an Allo customer from the beginning, 15 plus years.
Almost 15 years.
15 years now. They live here, they work here, they give back to our community. That's very important to us.
It's the difference of night and day between our old internet provider and Allo.
Having that reliability and that speed is extremely important.
Nobody matches that speed.
It was a game changer.
Allo came to my site and helped me resolve an issue. At that point, I knew Allo was the company that I wanted to stick with.
The Mixing Bowl in Gering, serving breakfast and lunch every day using Grandma Ruth's recipes for 5 years. Stop for lunch and try a Cali Turkey BLT or one of our gourmet burgers. Have a homemade cabbage burger or butterball soup on Thursdays. Or try our weekend brunch and have cinnamon roll pancakes or the roasted duck Benedict. Stop by the Mixing Bowl on your way to work and grab a freshly baked muffin, Grebel, or Dana Kuga out of our bakery case and a specialty coffee made just for you. The Mixing Bowl, 1945 10th Street in Gering, bringing great food and great people together.
Now, sports from the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
It was a big day yesterday for a pair of winners over at Scottsbluff High School. Senior football players and team captains for Scottsbluff this past season, Jeremiah Delzer and Keegan Reifschneider, both signing their letters of intent to continue their careers in college. We'll focus first on the linebacker, tight end, tough guy, Jeremiah Delzer.
I'm going to Northwestern College in Orange City, Iowa, and I decided to go there because when I went on the visit, there was definitely a family atmosphere and their academics were excellent, and I just felt like that was the best fit for me.
Northwestern College is an NAIA school. They play in the GPAC. They finished 9-2 this past season, and Delzer said that coming from a winning program at Scottsbluff, it was key for him to find a winning program for his college days.
They're definitely a family-first atmosphere, and they're always trying to get the kids to buy in, and they said, one of the things they said is if there's a cancer to the program, it's instantly going to weed itself out in a couple weeks. And they're just a young team, and they're learning from their mistakes, and they've got a lot of returning starters this year, and we're looking to be another good team next year, contending for a national championship. So.
Delzer's buddy, Keegan Reifschneider, committed to Chadron State College a couple of weeks ago. He's excited to join the Eagles program after their big 7-3 season this past year.
They came off of, it was like 7-3, I think. Came up short in the RMAC, but with the 2019 class coming this year, it's definitely loaded. So I feel like some RMAC championships are going to be in hand, and then maybe a couple records, and maybe a deep run in the playoffs in the next coming years. So I have a good feeling about it.
Now, you'd have been hard-pressed to find many better in terms of a combo wide receiver and defensive back in the state for Scottsbluff with Reifschneider this past year, and he says he had to weigh where he would fit best in choosing offense over defense with the Eagles program.
Pretty hard, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like with their offense, I'll excel pretty well. And then, I mean, defense, they run a similar defense to kind of what I'd be used to, but I just feel like I'd be more suitable for the offensive side of the ball.
Both these guys were team captains at Scottsbluff and helped lead the Bearcats to the state championship in Class B this season, and they'll take many memories with them from their time as Scottsbluff football players, proud to just have been a part of the program.
Definitely my teammates and my coaches are one of the most outstanding things from then. All the great teammates and my fellow captains that we got to lead an amazing team and get it all the way and almost get it done, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. So definitely the people that I met are the best memories that I have.
I think definitely just the winning program. Winning all the time, that's always a good feeling, having the will to win. And definitely the brotherhood you develop with all your teammates, especially the senior captains this year, and then the connections you have with the coaches, that'll never diminish.
These two guys are, simply put, winning football players who help lead Scottsbluff to great heights over their high school careers. Congratulations to both Keegan Reifschneider and Jeremiah Delzer. As for high school basketball, plenty of it coming up here at the station the next 2 nights. At KNEB, we'll have TV and radio for those Scottsbluff games tonight and tomorrow, and radio coverage only for the Gering home games. Key time of the year, especially for the boys with sub-district seeding still on the line, and for both girls and boys, PowerPoint standings pretty crucial right now as well. And we've got the entire Scott Frost signing day video posted at kneb.com, and you can get the head man's thoughts on the 27-man class that's currently ranked 20th in the nation by 24/7 Sports. That's the latest today from the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan's back with a check on the community calendar right after this when we come back on kneb.tv.
One of the biggest events of the year. It's the 34th annual KNEB Farm and Ranch Expo, February 8th and 9th at the Scottsbluff County Fairgrounds in Mitchell. Show hours are 8 to 6 on Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. Free admission and free parking, and it all starts with a free breakfast on Friday morning from 8 till 10. For more information, including a complete list of vendors, log on to kneb.com. The 34th annual KNEB Farm and Ranch Expo in Mitchell, with your trusted voice in agriculture, KNEB.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
It's a friendly town, that's for sure. Not too big, not too small. Seems like everybody knows your name.
We stick together through thick and thin. That's the way it's always been. 'Cause where we live is still our claim to fame. We love this town, this grand old town. There's not another town like this around. We've got it all right here in our own backyard. We love this town. We love this town. We love this town.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
What are you waiting for? A 6-year limited powertrain warranty? Savings on performance-matched implements? 0% APR financing for up to 5 years? Head down to your local Kubota dealer before September 30th and take advantage of this incredible offer on the BX Series, America's best-selling subcompact tractor. Kubota. This is what we do.
Come into Sandberg Implement, your local Kubota dealer.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
It is never too early to start planning for retirement, and working with an experienced financial advisor can put you on the right path.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, our team of financial advisors will work with you every step of the way to maximize your retirement income.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Rick Morehouse, financial advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation consultation.
Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
And finally tonight, Nebraska workers who leave their job to care for a family member with a serious health condition could qualify for unemployment benefits under a bill advanced today by lawmakers. Bill introducer Sue Crawford of Bellevue says the bill is aimed at workers who quit their job but are looking for other work that can accommodate their schedule. Workers would first have to make a reasonable effort with their employer to try to keep their jobs. The Department of Labor says roughly 100 claimants left their jobs last year to care for a family member, and received an average weekly benefit amount of $335. The department predicts it will pay out about $402,000 annually in additional benefits each year. Gering Senator John Stinner says the estimated $400,000 price tag may be low, and he was torn on the measure.
It is a new program, I get it, and we're shifting dollars. I'm a little concerned about the fiscal note at 400. I think it's a different number than that, depending on behavior. So anyhow, that's kind of where I'm at with this bill. I'll probably vote for the bill simply because there's a compassionate side of me, and there's the other side of me that's the analytical side that says the 400,000 probably isn't 400,000, but it's a number. So thank you.
Senators gave the measure first-round approval Thursday with a 29-11 vote. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay warm out there. We'll see you here next time.